I woke in darkness, a blindfold pressed against my eyes, but I could feel the shadows breathing around me.
Get up!
A man's voice growled from somewhere unseen. Hands seized me, dragging me forward. My wrists were tied, my thoughts engulfed in uncertainty. I could almost taste the air, thick with judgment, thick with fear. My name is Josephine. My father, Joseph, loved me enough to name me after himself. I was strong, skilled, and clever. A hunter, a fighter, a fast learner. Gifted, they said. So how does a gifted woman end up on her knees, awaiting execution? Let me tell you. 8 years earlier, my father's business collapsed. It wasn't his fault. Bad luck came like a storm. First, fire took our home. Then his factory. He grew quiet, almost hollow. I stepped in. I tended cows, worked the fields, hauled timber, solved problems in school to earn money. But the harder I worked, the worse our fortune became. Then Cain appeared. He was one of the most influential men in town, young, handsome, widowed for 2 years. He asked for my hand in marriage. I said yes, not out of romance, but because I saw a lifeline for my family. His mansion was everything ours wasn't. Lush grass, cattle-filled fields, overflowing barns. For months, he kept me from lifting a finger.
Rest, my dear,
He'd say.
The maids would tend to everything.
I let myself believe I had found peace. But gold often hides rust. I started hearing things at night. Screams, high and thin, like women and children in pain. I saw Cain leave our bed in the dark. His whispered talks with guards would cut off the moment I entered a room. Unease crawled under my skin. I needed answers. I was never a woman meant to just sit and be pretty. I had bested men in their own domains before. So I began to watch, to map the mansion in my mind. I searched when no one was looking, scanning hallways, testing doors, noting oddities. One evening I found it, a trapdoor in a far wing of the mansion. I should have left it shut, but my curiosity was a curse I could not shake. Below was a shrine smeared with blood. The air was heavy with the metallic stench of iron. Women in chains gagged, their eyes wide with terror. Children, lifeless, their small bodies arranged like offerings. My stomach knotted. My mind screamed. I couldn't walk away. I rushed to free them. The noise drew guards. I stabbed one in the ribs, hot blood splashing across my hands, but the other slammed something hard into my skull. Darkness. When I came to, I was kneeling in the dirt, the blindfold biting into my skin. The cold breath of night brushed my face. I could sense them, Cain's men standing in a tight ring, their weapons drawn, and the chained women watching in terrified silence. I would never learn the full truth. Who these women were, why the killings, or what the sacrifices meant. A blade slid between my ribs. I fell. The earth closed over me. That was the end of my life, but not the end of me. My soul would not rest. My spirit would not forgive. Days later, my will clawed its way back into my body, flesh stitched with shadow, breath burning like embers. I had become something worse than a vengeful ghost. I was a revenant, a corpse returned from the grave, driven only by vengeance and hunger for the blood of those who had forsaken me. That night, I returned to Cain's mansion. His guards saw me coming. Some froze, some ran. None escaped. Claws raked, teeth snapped, skulls cracked under my grip. The women cowered when they saw me. They knew I was dead, but I broke their chains and sent them running into the night. Cain was last. I found him hiding, dragged him out, tied him down. His begging was soft, trembling, I smiled and ended him slowly. As the first light touched my blood-stained hands, I realized the truth. I could no longer die, yet I could never live as human again. I live still to this day, the impossible made flesh. I conquered death. I am truly unstoppable. I am Josephine, daughter of Joseph.